Being disliked is key to finding real love. Let's talk about this. When you really like this woman, but she does not like you, is it okay? So, Iryna, do you think it makes sense to be disliked for a man?
To be honest, I have been watching Matthew Hussey for a couple of days lately, and that's what he says in one of his podcasts, that man shows bravery, courage, and he doesn't worry about everyone not liking him. This is a sign of true leadership.
And I can tell you more. It's not so much about being disliked or not seeking to be disliked. It's accepting that it's okay that not everybody likes you and moving forward and understanding that there is definitely a person who will like all this set of skills that you possess. And we are talking about two different things because men think, oh, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I am jobless, and yeah, you like me for who I am. That's not about that.
Very, very gray area.
Area. Or I have all these faults, I have all these fears, I have all these concerns, and yeah, I'm not going to change. I hate making faces, but there are two different levels of being disliked. Because there are things you are born with, which is your charisma, the way you look, the way you generally are. You are either powerful, achiever, go-getter, or you are very artsy, creator, and unique man, or you are very structured, matter-of-fact, practical, organized, or you are into family, relationship. Like these are just basic four types, right? And nobody's going to change that because this is the core. This is by default who you are. And first of all, as matchmakers, we are not changing you at all. We are helping you accept yourself with your strengths, understand what are your other stuff, and moving forward with it. Although there is a big layer of fears, misperceptions, stigmas, wrong beliefs that we all carry because that's baggage. That is something you can transform. Still, you will never get rid of these things that happened then. You will never get rid of the parents who grew you up, circumstances that happen, or the first love that abandoned you and you felt so bad. But you can change your attitude towards that.
But Natalie, on the other hand, not every person has to like me. Not every woman that we have on our database has to fall in love with this particular man. That's what I always tell men during the interview. Do not expect that all 800 ladies who are in our database are going to fall in love with you because you are you. And do not expect that you will like all of them. It takes a matchmaker to decide who to match you with, and it takes you to open your heart, to see the good things, to see the possibilities, and to actually go for it.
And you know, another thing about being disliked. Women are expecting the man to be more powerful, stable, organized, and being disliked is part of love language. Because when our parents are growing us up, they are disciplining us, and we hate it.
And we used to hate it.
We hate to be told what to do, but still this is love. Because of this discipline, we achieve our goals and we make ourselves better in life. So the disliked in this perspective is about your boundaries. It's about things that can't happen with you. You can't talk to me like this, or you can't behave yourself around me like that. Your expectations from a person, your values that shouldn't be challenged or altered just because you will be liked more when you are pleasing. Women actually hate pleasers that agree with everything.
100%.
And there is a word about that.
100%. But Let's say you're talking to a lady, you started dating her like on the first stages, and she says, oh, she doesn't say, but she doesn't like you. It's not because you are bad. It's not because you are not worthy. It's because she's honest that she doesn't see her future with you, which is a wonderful possibility for you to meet new women, different ladies, and to start with somebody who is going to be your perfect soulmate.
And it goes towards self-discovery, understanding that what you want and what you need is actually going to be in one person. Because sometimes we want things that we absolutely do not need in life. And that is a work of a matchmaker, seeing what you want and understanding what you need and finding a person that has both of it.
And on the other hand, if a woman says, because this video is for men, if a woman says that she doesn't like you, okay, she doesn't say this straight, but anyways, if she says that she doesn't like you, this is not the reason to start hating her or disrespecting her. She is just being honest, but it doesn't influence who you are. If you know who you are, if you have your own worth, it doesn't matter what everyone thinks. It's not your responsibility. She can say something, another person can say something else, but it does not influence who you really are, because you are your own person and you know who you are.
Well, so let's help men understand how to deal with being disliked. So there are several recipes or several things they can think about.
Saying just, oh, I don't care, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Saying just, oh, I don't care, it
that's
doesn't
protection.
help.
That's fear. That's fear of rejection.
Yes.
And that's, hiding inside. But instead, speak about your relationship expectations and show what you really are, what your life really is, and just put it on a plate. This is what I'm exposing to. You'll like it or not. But it's not about liking you specifically. It's about liking the general agenda. What is happening when you are in the picture. And she may have different vision of her future. And if this isn't with you in that, the sooner you will find a better one.
We all have our good sides, our bad sides. So the task is, and particularly the task of a matchmaker as well, is to find a person who accepts you whole.
And what you need to do is to disclose yourself, to speak about yourself openly, step by step. Of course, you're not going to take out all your demons from your baggage and scare her with that. Any woman will run away. We would have no matches if men would be telling all about their other stuff if they open it right away. But we are buying that other stuff when we understand that the good stuff about the guy is really great. We want it in our lives.
And on the other hand, there is always going to be something about this particular lady that you don't quite like. You cannot expect to find somebody who you will 100% love, 100% she will be acceptable by you. It's not possible. It doesn't work. But the task is to actually learn and be able to live with those sort of like flaws that the other person might have.
And when you are getting ready to our interview with you, it will take about 2 hours for me to really discover what a great human being you are. That's what sometimes more.
It takes time. Yes.
Sometimes more. But at the end, I'm going to ask you why. Why are you going to make a good husband? And then you will tell me all the great stuff about you. And what is the other stuff? What are you like? What you can't deal with? What you don't want to change in your life? What is there? And how can somebody deal with that? And that is also about your boundaries, understanding yourself, and taking yourself as a whole, powerful human being, and showing it to her.
And you know what else? Don't focus on things that are negotiable. We have red flags, but we have, how they say, green flags, yellow flags, which might, irritate you, but you can live with it and you can learn to live with it. Don't focus on something that is not that important.
In the endless chase of perfection, which we all do
That's
these
perfection.
days,
Yes, you're right.
we say all or nothing, and we stay single. When you accept to be disliked, you need to accept her to be disliked.
To be disliked. Yes, that's
so
true.
she may show you stuff that isn't so hot and sexy, but you live with it. And you can accept that because it doesn't really bother you. It just shows that these are her boundaries. That's the way she talks. And it's okay for both of you to kind of negotiate and trade with things that you dislike.
To negotiate, yes, and see where it takes you, both of you. Natalie, let's do the introductions, because we have men who are watching us for the first time. And just for your information, Natalie Koval, a Ukrainian matchmaker with 28 years of experience. So just in case, if you are tired of being single, if you are looking for your soulmate and you would like to be with a lady from Ukraine, here she is, here I am.
Iryna is our male client manager who's been interviewing men and finding the diamonds. They're raw diamonds that we turn into shiny jewelry when they find their soulmate. And of course, even a diamond isn't liked by everyone because somebody wants granite, you know.
Somebody likes rubies.
Somebody
might as well.
So the first step you can make is going to marriagebynatalie.com website, checking our videos, checking our articles, pages, go to We Did It page and see these wonderful love stories that we were part of creating. And then the next thing is schedule your interview with Iryna, because she's going to help you understand how our support can speed up your finding that soulmate.
Yes, because we are not a factory of producing women. We provide 100% personalized approach towards every single client of ours. If you are actually looking for a meaningful relationship. Some men are scared of the words meaningful relationship. Okay, let's skip it. If you are looking for marriage.
Marriage. Exactly. But first of all, comment to this video, subscribe to Ukrainian Matchmaker YouTube channel, see us in our social networks. They are connected to marriagebynatalie.com website. And who knows?
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. See you in the next video.